So remember something. The No Kings protests actually proved our point, and Trump proved it for us. Because first of all, he tried to pretend that he wasn't thin-skinned, and he went online saying, oh, the protests were small and insignificant. 7 million people is the largest peaceful protest that has ever taken place in this country. By contrast, his Stop the Steal rally brought in fewer than 50,000. And even if you believe everything is up and up with what happened in November, he only won by 2 million votes. So it is definitely not insignificant, nor is it small. But he also tried pretending that it's not representative of the population, and it is because his approval rating is in the 30s. But Trump proved our point for us, because the whole point of these protests was to say that we the people reject kings and monarchies. We reject a leader who is above the law. But you know this bothered Trump a lot because he bothered to say something about it. And his childish response was to post an AI video of himself in a crown flying a jet that says King Trump as he dumps shit all over the protesters. So as the president of peace, supposedly, he's sitting there saying he's dropping shit on millions of peaceful protesters of his own country, but he shows himself called King Trump in a fucking crown. The fact that this crybaby went through the entire effort of posting an AI video of himself as a king just completely proves what everybody was saying. And sure, of course, the MAGA are going to be like, oh, he's trolling you guys. Look, he's trolling you. He doesn't even really know how to troll. He has incredibly thin skin. He's not the evil genius dictator. He's Prince John. The supposed leader of the free world is posting AI videos of himself dumping shit on peaceful protesters, yet he claims that other presidents before him were stupid and childish? Yeah, remember when Biden and Obama said they were going to withhold aid from red states and called all Republicans terrorists and then posted AI videos of them shitting on Texas? Yeah, me neither.
Police! 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 Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Manos arriba! Manos arriba! Venga aquí! Venga aquí! Sal para afuera con las manos arriba! Salga para afuera! No te muevas, manos arriba! Sal para afuera, sal para afuera! Voltéate! Voltéate! Con las manos arriba de la cabeza! Sal para afuera, sigue caminando! Eso, sal para afuera, sigue! No te muevas! Señora, ven aquí! Tranquila.
Tengo mi bebé.
Tranquila, sal para afuera. Hands. Come on back. Tranquila, señora. Baby, we have a baby.
Sí, fue como me tiraron todas mis cosas. Los agentes de...
This sergeant just destroyed his 22-year career over a McDonald's sandwich. Watch how a dispute over 30 cents turned into a brutal assault that got him fired and convicted.
I already took the 30 cents on top of the 49.
You've been made whole, right? You got your money back.
I'm leaving. You pulled up. I didn't want you to have to chase me
So
down
here's
the
what we're
street.
going to... Does this car come back to you?
No, it does not.
Okay, can I get a driver's license number or something?
She was leaving. The issue was resolved. But this sergeant decided she needed to be trespassed and demanded her ID.
No, I'm not about to give you my info. Sorry.
If you don't stop, you're going to end up going to jail.
For a sandwich that she refused to make.
She finally gives her name, but it's too late. The sergeant decides to arrest her anyway.
Okay, my last name is Hancock. I already told you that.
Behind.
Okay, I'm saying okay.
Put your hands behind your back. You're going to get tased.
Then this happened. A bystander caught what the body cam didn't show.
Will, I didn't punch you.
Beat up.
I didn't resist.
He punched her 3 times in the face. She's bleeding, crying, and he shows zero remorse.
Son blooded her up. She cooperated then. Yeah. She was going to get tased or she's going to get that.
Listen to what he told the McDonald's manager right after assaulting her.
I hate stupid people. Yeah, but you didn't see me thrown down, did you?
That she was fighting with, and then...
Okay. You want to hear the best part about it? I'm going to write her a traffic ticket for no driver's license, too.
But here's what happened next. The community demanded justice. The bystanders' video went viral, and 6 months later, Sergeant Stanley was convicted of assault. He was sentenced to electronic monitoring, 2 years probation, and ordered to pay all medical expenses. The woman received $1.5 million.
We don't live in the same America. There's one for white people, and then there's one for us. And theirs, mistakes are lessons. And ours, mistakes are records, right? And theirs, police are protection. And ours, police are presence, right? 2 societies built side by side, but only one gets to call itself normal. They tell us to rise through education, but our schools are funded by property taxes. That means your future depends on your zip code. right? You getting me? If your neighborhood is poor, your school is too. That's not a flaw in the system. That is the system. Underfunded schools, over-policed blocks, and a pipeline that starts with suspension and ends in incarceration. But then they say just work hard. But they built the ladder on a tilted floor, right? They set the standards too. Beauty that favors straight hair and pale skin. Professionalism that demands we tuck away our tongues. Articulate speech that means sound white. A smile that hides anger, a tone that reassures. They teach us to bleach not just our hair, but our being, right? That's the real assimilation. The slow trade of self for survival, for acceptance. And every time we perform it, we keep their world spinning. But we can't heal inside of a house built on harm. We can't do that now. We have to start to unlearn. We remove the white man's lens from our reflection, right? We stop treating his comfort as our compass. You feeling me? We stop measuring worth by how well we mimic them. Deconditioning means remembering our natural state before we were taught to doubt it. It's refusing to play by rules written to shrink us. It's choosing to be whole even if it means being seen as too much. Because the truth is, we were never meant to fit into their version of order. We were meant to build our own. A system where rhythm isn't unprofessional, where rage isn't criminal, where our existence isn't exceptional, it's assumed. Deconditioning isn't rejection for the sake of rebellion. It's recovery, right? It's the moment you wake up and realize the problem was never you. It was the world that called your reflection too loud when it was only telling the truth.
I was watching CNN and I saw where Jillian Michaels was on there in a debate that she seemed to have started, and they were talking about changes to the Smithsonian and how art and culture shifts between who has the power to dictate how the exhibits are written, who the exhibits are of, and everything. And Jillian Michaels was like, it's so unfair that slavery in this country only gets blamed on one race. Look, as outrageous as that is genuinely funny. Like, look, I'm not gonna tell anybody how to feel, but if you heard the words I said, that Jillian said, and you immediately got angry, I would ask you to take a step back. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. You can be angry if you want to be angry, because it is a very short-sighted, ignorant thing to say, but that's precisely why it's so funny. It is absolutely hilarious. And it makes sense to me that someone like Jillian Michaels would say something like this. She is from a reality TV show. She's known for the show The Biggest Loser. Yeah, that's who she is, that coach from The Biggest Loser. You know, the nice one. The Biggest Loser was a show, I don't think it's still on the air anymore, so if you're not familiar with the show, it was a show where they would bring on people who were overweight, struggling with image and everything, and they would help them lose weight by making them do slavery.